Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Explain Maths. This is Sweta here and today I will be solving the questions of exercise 9.1 of the chapter Mensuration. So let's begin the class. So first of all, I am going to find out the formula of the area of the general quadrilateral because in the exercise there are questions which is based on quadrilateral. So I had thought like first let me explain the derivation of the formula to find the area of the quadrilateral. So if you see here ABCD is a quadrilateral and AC is one of the diagonal of the quadrilateral. So this quadrilateral is getting divided in two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle ADC. So to find out the formula to find the area of the quadrilateral, you have to find the area of the triangle ABC and you have to find the area of the triangle ADC and then you have to add it. So you will get the area of the quadrilateral ABCD. So I can write from here area of the quadrilateral ABCD is area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ADC. Now if you see triangle ABC, if you try to recall the formula of the area of the triangle, it is half into base into height. So if you take triangle ABC, your base is AC and the corresponding height is H1, isn't it? So from here I can write area of triangle ABC will be half into AC into H1. Same way area of triangle ADC, this triangle will be half into AC into H2, isn't it? And from here you can see half into AC and half into AC, they are common in both the areas, right? So I will take it common. So non-common part will be H1 and H2. So it will be half into AC times sum of H1 and H2. And what is AC here? AC is the diagonal. So I am going to write AC as D. So my formula will be half into D into sum of H1 plus H2 where D is the diagonal of the quadrilateral. So you all have to remember this formula if question will come based on the area of a quadrilateral where one of the diagonal and their corresponding heights will be given, then you have to use this formula to find the area of the quadrilateral. Now I am going to start with exercise 9.1. So now first question. The shape of the top surface of a table is a trapezium. So if you see this is a table, okay, and the top surface is in the form of a trapezium, isn't it? This is a trapezium. Find its area if its parallel sides are 1 meter and 1.2 meter and perpendicular distance between them is 0.8 meter. So the parallel sides are given 1 meter and 1.2 meter and this perpendicular distance which is height is given as 0.8 meter. So now to find the area of a trapezium, what you should know? You should know the measure of the parallel side and you should know the height. And here all the information is given. So you have to just put all the values in the formula and you will get the area of the top surface of the table, isn't it? So let's write what and all is given first. So parallel sides, I have taken A as 1 meter and B as 1.2 meter. Perpendicular distance, which is height, is given as 0.8 meter. And this is the area of the trapezium. Now I have to just substitute all the values here. So it will be half into my height is given as 0.8 and parallel sides are 1 and 1.2. So I'm going to add it. So it will become 1 by 2 into 0.8 into 2.2. And now I'm going to simplify. So 2 times 1, here 2 times 1.1. And if I'm going to multiply 0.8 and 1.1, I am going to get 0.88 and the unit will be meter square. So this is the area of the top surface of the table. Okay. Now moving to the next question. Now the second question is area of the trapezium is 34 centimeter square and the length of one of the parallel side is 10 centimeter and its height is 4 centimeter. Find the length of the other parallel side. So in this question, area of the trapezium is given and one of the parallel side is given. Other parallel side is missing, that you have to find, and height is also given. So let's write what and all is given first. So parallel side A is 10 centimeter and I'm going to assume the other parallel side as B. Height is given as 4 centimeter. Area of the trapezium is 34 centimeter square. So from here I can write area of the trapezium formula is half into height into sum of A and B, right? Now I'm going to put all the values over here. So I will get half into your height is given as 4 and parallel side is 10 and the other parallel side I have assumed as B only. So it will be like that. Now reduce it 2 times 1, 2 times 2. Now I'm going to transpose this 2 to the other side. So it will become 10 plus b equal to 34 by 2. And if I reduce it, it will give me 17, right? So from here I can write my other parallel side b will be 17 minus 10, which will give me 7 centimeter. Okay, so my other parallel side is 7 centimeter. So question number 3. Length of the fence of a trapezium shaped field ABCD is 120 meter. If BC is 48, CD is 17 and AD is 40 meter, find the area of the field and side AB is perpendicular to the parallel side AD and BC. So from the first line, what you can understand? It is given length of the fence of a trapezium. It means now fencing you do always along the boundary of the shape, right? So the length of the fence is given means perimeter is given. Sum of all the four sides is given as 120 meter. And the measure of BC is given as 48 meter. I'm going to write it here. BC is 48, CD is 17 and AD is 40 meter. And then it is given side AB is perpendicular to the parallel side AD and BC, means this AB is the height. Okay, so you have to find the area of this field. Now to find the area, you should have the measure of the parallel side and you should know the height. So parallel sides are 40 and 48 because it is written AB is perpendicular to parallel side AD and BC. It means parallel sides are AD and BC. That measure you know, but you don't know the height, isn't it? The distance between the parallel sides, that is height, which you don't know. So your first step is to find this height. So let's find out the height. And how will you find the height? You already know the measure of all the four sides because perimeter is given and the measure of three sides are given. So to get the value of the height, you have to subtract the sum of AD, DC and CB from the perimeter. So let's find out the height first. So perimeter of the trapezium is 120 meters. So length of AB will be 120 minus sum of AD, CD and BC. And from here I can get my height as 15 meter. So now the parallel sides A is 40 and B is 48. Now I'm going to put all the values in the formula, which is half into H into A, sum of A and B. So it will be half into height is 15 and the parallel sides are 40 and 48 and sum of 40 and 48 will be 88, right? And now I am going to reduce it with 2. So 2 times 1, 2 times 44 and 15 into 44 will give me 660 meter square. So this is the area of the field. Now question number 4. The diagonal of a quadrilateral shaped field is 24 meter and the perpendicular dropped on it from the remaining opposite vertices are 8 meter and 13 meter. Find the area of the field. So in the beginning of the class only, I have given the area of the quadrilateral formula, right? So I'm going to use that formula over here because I know the measure of the diagonal D as 24 and height as 13 meter and the other height as 8 meter. So I have to just put the values in the formula. So diagonal D is 24, height H1 is 13 meter, height H2 is 8 meter and this is the area of the quadrilateral formula. So now I'm going to put all the values over here. So it will be half into diagonal is 24 and my height measure is given as 13 and 8. So I'm going to reduce it 2 times 12. So from here you will get 12 into 13 plus 8 will give you 21 and if you multiply it you will get 252 meter square. So area of this field will be 252 meter square. Now question number 5. The diagonals of a rhombus are 7.5 centimeter and 12 centimeter. Find its area. Now this is the very simple question, direct formula based question. These type of question may come in 1 mark. So you should remember all the formulas. So here we will see what and all values are given. So your diagonal D1 is given as 7.5 centimeter. D2 is given as 12 centimeter and area of the rhombus formula is half into D1 into D2, right? So now substitute all the values here. So it will be half into D1 is 7.5 centimeter, D2 is 12 centimeter and if you reduce it 2 times 6, so 7.5 into 6 and if you multiply it you will get 45 centimeter square. Okay, so now we will do the next question. So question 6. Find the area of a rhombus whose side is 5 centimeter and whose altitude is 4.8 centimeter. If one of its diagonal is 8 centimeter long, find the length of the other diagonal. So from first sentence, if you see what information is given in a rhombus, the side measure is given as 5 centimeter. And you know that in a rhombus, all the four sides are equal. So each of the side measure is 5 centimeter and altitude is 4.8 centimeter, means height is given as 4.8 centimeter. And we know that rhombus is also a parallelogram, isn't it? So to find the area of the rhombus, if the side measure and altitude is given, we can use the area of the parallelogram formula also. So area of a parallelogram formula is base into height. So I can find the area of rhombus as base multiplied by height. Why? Because we know that rhombus is a parallelogram. So its area will be same as the area of the parallelogram also. Though we have another area, formula for area of a rhombus, which is half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. But if you see the first sentence, information is given about the side and the altitude. So from here I can write base of the rhombus will become 5 centimeter and corresponding height will be 4.8 centimeter. And from here I can find the area of a rhombus as base into height, which is 5 into 4.8, which will give me 24 centimeter square. So now I have area of the rhombus. I have measure of one of the diagonal and I have to find the length of the other diagonal. So I can write from here diagonal 1 is 8 centimeter. Area of the rhombus is 24 centimeter square, and now I am going to use the formula of the area of the rhombus as half into d1 into d2, and I am going to substitute all the values here. So it will become half into my diagonal 1 is 8. Okay, I have to find diagonal 2. I am keeping it as it is, equal to 24. So 2 times 4, and if I transpose 4 to the other side, it will become 24 divided by 4, which will give me 6 centimeter. So from here I can say the measure of the other diagonal is 6 centimeter. Now question number 7. The floor of a building consists of 3000 tiles which are rhombus shaped and each of its diagonals are 45 centimeter and 30 centimeter in length. Find the total cost of polishing the floor if the cost per meter square is 4 rupees. So there is a floor. The floor is having 3000 tiles. So can I say that the area of the floor will be equal to area of 3000 tiles? Isn't it? Because the 3000 tiles are put on the floor of the building, isn't it? So first I will find the area of one tile, and it is given that all the tile is in the shape of a rhombus. So I will find the area of one tile. For that I have to use the area of the rhombus formula. So now see what and all information is given in the question. So diagonal 1 is given as 45 centimeter, diagonal D2 is given as 32 centimeter. Area of the rhombus will be half into D1 into D2, isn't it? Now I'm going to put all the values. So it will be half into 45 into 30, and if I'm going to reduce it, 2 times 15. So it will give me 45 into 15, and if I multiply it, I will get 675 centimeter square. So this is the area of the rhombus, means area of one tile, isn't it? Area of one tile is 675 centimeter square. But the floor is having 3000 tiles, right? So the area of 3000 tile will be multiply the area of one tile with 3000. You will get the area of the complete floor. So 3000 into 675 if you do, you will get 2025 and then 3 zeros. This much centimeter square. Now I'm going to convert this in meter square. Why? Because if you see the final statement here, the total cost of polishing of the floor you have to find, where cost is given in per meter square. But your area is in centimeter square. So you have to convert this centimeter square to meter square. So how to convert centimeter square to meter square? First of all, you should know how to convert centimeter to meter, isn't it? So if you have to convert meter to centimeter, bigger unit to smaller unit, you have to multiply by 100. But if you have to convert smaller unit to bigger unit, you have to divide by 100. But here it is given centimeter square. It means you have to divide it by 100 two times because it is centimeter square. So it means you have to divide it by 100 into 100. If you divide 1 time 100, it means you are converting only 1 centimeter to meter. But here it is centimeter square. So both the centimeter you have to convert in meter square. So now eliminate the zeros. Now it will become 2025 divided by 10, which will give 202.5 meter square. So now your area of the floor in meter square is 202.5 meter square. So I can write it over here. Area of the floor will be 202.5 meter square. Now I'm going to find the cost. So cost of polishing for 1 meter square is 4 rupees. So cost of polishing for 202.5 meter square will be 4 multiplied by the area and you will get 810 rupees. So the total cost of polishing the floor will be 810 rupees. Now question number 8. Mohan wants to buy a trapezium shaped field. Its side along the river is parallel to and twice the side along the road. If the area of this field is 10,500 meter square and the perpendicular distance between the two parallel sides is 100 meter, find the length of the side along the river. So this is a trapezium shaped field. If you see in the figure it is given, and one of the side of the field is road, another side is river. And it is given the side along the river is parallel to the road as well as this side is twice the side along the road, isn't it? So if I'll assume my side along the road be x, the side along the river will become 2x and the area of the field is given as 10,500 meters square and the perpendicular distance means height is given as 100 meter. So now let's find the length of the side along the river. How to find it? First of all, we'll write what are the information which is given in the question. So I'm assuming the length of the side along the road, which I've assumed as A, Bx. And so the length of the side along the river B will be 2x because it is given in the question, isn't it? The side along the river is parallel also and twice the along the road. So I have given the side along the river will be 2x. Now height is given as 100 meter, area of the field is given as 10,500 meter square. So if I write the formula of the area of the trapezium, it is half into height into sum of the parallel side. Now I'm going to put all the values over here. So it will be half into 100 into a plus b means x plus 2x. This is equal to 10,500. Now reduce it 2 times 50. I am going to transpose this 50 to the other side and x plus 2x is 3x. So 3x will be equal to 10,500 divided by 50. And from here if I simplify I will get 210. So my 3x is 210. So what is the value of x from here? X will be 210 divided by 3 which will give me 70 meter. So this x was the length of the side along the road, isn't it? But what you have to find? Length of the side along the river, which is 2x. It means 2 into 70, which will give you 140 meter. So the length of the side along the river is 140 meter. Question number 9. Top surface of a raised platform is in the shape of a regular octagon as shown in the figure. Find the area of the octagonal surface. So here this is a regular octagon, isn't it? And it is divided in, I have divided this in two congruent trapezium and one rectangle. Now why I am telling it is congruent? Because this is a regular octagon. Okay. So if I'm going to divide it along AD and HE, I will be getting two trapezium and one rectangle. So the complete area of this octagonal surface will be area of both the trapezium plus area of the rectangle. So first of all, to find the area of the rectangle, length and breadth should be given. So here length is 11 and width is 5. Now for area of the trapezium, parallel side measure should be given and it is in the figure, it is given that the measure of side is 5 meter. So here measure of BC will be 5 and another parallel side AD is given as 11. So my measure of parallel side is also given and the height is given as 4 meter. So from here I can write this is also 5 meter. This is also 5 meter because it is a regular octagon, right? So all the side will be of same measure. Now let's find the area. So area of the octagon will be area of the trapezium ABCD plus area of the rectangle ADEH plus area of the trapezium HEFG. Now we will find the area of each shape one by one. So area of the rectangle is length into breadth. So from here I can write my area of the rectangle will be 11 into 5 and which will give me 55 meter square. Now area of the trapezium ABCD will be half into height is 4 and parallel side is 5 plus 11. And if I reduce it is 2 into 2 4. So 2 into 16 which will give me 32 meter square. Now as both the trapeziums are congruent, so area of the trapezium HGFE this will be also 32 meter square. So now area of the octagon surface will be area of the rectangle plus area of both the trapezium. So 55 plus 64. And if you add everything, you are going to get 119 meter square. So area of the octagonal surface is 119 meter square. Now question number 10. There is a pentagonal shaped park as shown in the figure. So here you see the figure. This park is in the shape of a pentagon. For finding its area, Jyoti and Kavita divided it in two different ways. Find the area of this park using both the ways. So first I am going to find the area of the park using Jyoti's method. Now what Jyoti did? She has divided this in two congruent trapezium. Okay, so you'll find the area of the one trapezium and multiply it by 2. I will get the area of this complete park using Jyoti's method. So she has divided in two congruent trapezium. Now I am going to name this trapezium. So it is, I have leveled all the vertices over here. So A, B, C, D, F and E. This is the trapezium. Now to find the area of the complete pentagonal park, I am going to find the area of the trapezium. Okay, so parallel sides is 15 meter, AE is 15 meter and another parallel side is 30 meter. From where I am getting the measure of the parallel side? From the figure which is given in the question. Okay, so this is 15 and the distance from the top of the pentagon to the base is given as 30 meter. So from there I have written BF is 30 meter. And the height, now see this ED is 15 meter as she has divided exactly from the middle. So this ED will get divided in two equal parts. So the measure of EF, which is the height, is 7.5 meter. And why I am telling it is a height? Because it is a perpendicular. Can you see this is perpendicular and perpendicular distance will give the height. So from here I can find the area of the trapezium which is ABFE. Okay. So the now I'm going to put all the values. It will be half into height is 7.5 and the parallel sides are 15 and 30. So here it will be half into 7.5 into 45 and if I multiply 7.5 and 45 I will get 337.5 by 2 meter square. Now to find the area of the park, what I have to do? I have to multiply this area of the trapezium ABFE by 2 because both the trapeziums are congruent. So if one area is 337.5 by 2, other will also be same area. So area of the pentagon will be 2 into area of the trapezium ABFE and from here I can write it will be 2 into 337.5 by 2 and 2 you can cancel. So area is 337.5 meter square. Now this area I have found using Jyoti's method. Okay, now I am going to find out the area of the pentagonal park using Kavita's method. So what Kavita did, she divided this park in triangle and square, isn't it? So now we will find the area of the triangle as well as area of the square and we will add it. So I am going to level again all the vertices of the pentagonal park. So area of the pentagon will be area of the square ACDE plus area of the triangle ABC. Now how to find the area of a square? Area of a square is side into side, right? So from here measure of each side is 15 which is given in the question. So 15 into 15 will give me 225 meters square. Next I will find the area of the triangle. Now to find the area of the triangle you should know the base, you should know the height. So base AC is 15 because this is a square. So all the side measure is 15. Now how to find the height? So height you can find it from here. See, the distance from the top of the pentagonal park from the base is given as 30 and measure of the side of the square is 15. So this distance we can find it using subtracting both the measure, which is 30 minus 15 equal to 15. So your height is 15, base is 15. So from here area of the triangle will be half into base into height, and you can substitute the values. You will get 112.5 meter square. Now area of the park will be sum of the area of the square plus area of the triangle, and the area of the park you will get as 337.5 meter square. So using both the method you have seen, the area remains the same. Okay, so there are more than one ways to solve a particular problem. Isn't it? Jyoti's method was she divided the park into congruent trapezium, and what Kavita did, she divided in square and triangle, but still the area remains the same. Now question number 11. This is the last question of the exercise 9.1. So here diagram of the adjacent picture frame has outer dimensions 24 centimeter and 28 centimeter, inner dimension 16 and 20. Find the area of each section of the frame if width of each section is same. So what I did, I have marked each frame as 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you can see each section is in the shape of a trapezium, isn't it? So to find the area of the trapezium, you should know the measure of the parallel side, you should know the distance between the parallel side, which is height. So first of all, if you see from here, if I have to find the area of the trapezium first, right? So what are the information it is given? Parallel side A is 16 and 24 centimeter. Now height is not given, but it is given width of each section is same. So if I assume this width as h, this width will also be h, and h plus 20 plus h, the sum of all these three will be equal to my 28 centimeter. So from here I am going to calculate the height, isn't it? So my height will become 4 centimeter. Now I will find the area of the trapezium 1. Now I am going to put all the values over here. So it will be half into 4 into, and sum of the parallel sides are 16 plus 24. So I am reducing it. So it will be 2 and 2 into 40, which will give me 80 centimeter square. Now if you see, area of the section first and third both will be same, because if this is 16, now this side is also 16, right? This will be also 16 centimeter, and same way this is also 24 centimeter, and it is given width is same, so if this will be also 4 centimeter. So area of section first and section third both will be same. So from here I can write area of the trapezium third is equal to area of the trapezium 1, and this value will also be equal to 80 centimeter square. Now I am going to find the area of the section second. Now here parallel sides are given as 20 centimeter and 28 centimeter. As width is same, so height will be 4 centimeter. So area of the trapezium will be half into height into sum of the parallel side. Now I am going to put all the values over here. So it will be 4 into parallel side is 20 and 28. If I reduce it, I will get 2 into 48, which will give me 96 centimeter square. Now same way as section 1 and section 3 is having same area, same way section 2 and section 4 will also have the same area, because here also the parallel side will be 20 and 28 and width is same for each section, it will be 4 centimeter. So from here I can write area of trapezium second will be equal to area of trapezium 4. So area of trapezium 4 will also be equal to 96 centimeter square. Okay, so I have got the area of each section from here. Area of section 1 and section 3 is 80 centimeter square, and section 2 and section 4 is 96 centimeter square. So that's all for today's class, and if you are finding my video useful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. If you have any doubt related to any particular question, you can write to me in the comment box, and I will be clarifying the doubt in my next video. So that's all for today's class. Thank you.